So guys, you have studied different aspects of the metabolism of very important molecules known as carbohydrates. Now let's move towards the metabolism of another group of very important organic molecules known as lipids. Lipids are heterogeneous group of molecules. Heterogeneous means it contains many types of molecules. We gather them into one category because of the reason that all of them are hydrophobic in nature. They are insoluble in water. They are very inert. So in this module and in the coming modules also, we will be talking a lot about different aspects of the metabolism of different lipid molecules. For instance, the metabolism of phospholipids, the metabolism of triglycerides, the metabolism of cholesterol. These are very important molecules. They are important not only because of their role in yielding the energy, but also because of the functional characteristics they exhibit. They make them a very important category of molecules. So as I have already told you that lipids are heterogeneous group of molecules. One of the major features of these molecules is that they are water insoluble. That's why they are hydrophobic in nature. Insolubility in the water is of real importance, and we will see when we will be talking about different aspects of their metabolism. The lipids in our cells are deposited into different parts of the cell, and similarly the lipids are also compartmentalized in different organs or in different tissues. For instance, in our cell membrane contains a major proportion of those cell membranes are lipids in nature, specifically phospholipids and to some extent cholesterol and some other lipids also. And then also these lipids are deposited into specific tissues known as the adipose tissues. The lipids are also transported from one part of the body to other part through the fluids in the form of specific conjugated molecules known as lipoproteins. One of the very major function of lipids is that they, along with carbohydrates, are the major source of energy. Of course, not as much they are source of energy as are carbohydrates, but still they are really very large. The energy we use, a really very big portion comes from the metabolism of the lipids. So that is one function, one major function of the lipids. But there are other functions also which lipids perform. Specifically because of the hydrophobic nature they have, they act as barrier for the transportation of different molecules across the cell membrane. They also involve many signaling molecules. Many signaling molecules are also lipids in nature. Similarly, many hormones are lipids in nature. So steroid hormones or prostaglandins, they are involved in lots of signaling functions. They are performing lots of signaling functions which make the lipids, which make it very important that we understand the metabolism of these important molecules. Of course, if we are saying again and again that their metabolism is important, they are structurally and as well as functionally very important, inevitably it will mean they will have real clinical implications also. So there are certain diseases which are very much related with the disorder of the metabolism of lipids. For example, atherosclerosis, which leads to heart defects, heart disorders, diabetes, of course one of the biggest disease and one of the biggest challenge nowadays for medical sciences, and obesity, again, not a lesser a challenge. So these all diseases are related with the impaired metabolism of lipids.